Ryan Garcia isn't just a fighter, he's a spectacle. A walking headline. A human highlight reel with hands that blur past the eye and a left hook that ends nights before they even begin. In the ring, he's speed, shock, and swagger rolled into one. A performer who doesn't just chase greatness, he chases moments. But the ring is only half his empire. Off the canvas, Ryan lives like boxing's golden prince. From $10 million SoCal estates to a supercar stable that could rival a billionaire showroom. Ferraris, Lambos, G-Wagons, private jets, yacht parties, designer everything. While others fight for survival, Ryan built a brand, fusing fists with followers, turning Instagram posts into income and fame into fortune. He's a father, a provocateur, a millionaire influencer with the world at his feet and a target on his back. But here's the twist, with all that flash comes fire. Behind the filters and fame is a fighter still chasing validation, still proving the doubters wrong, still stepping into the storm every time the bell rings. And now, as the spotlight gets hotter and the stakes get higher, the question echoes louder than ever. Is Ryan Garcia for real? Or is the fame too fast to last? So before we dive into the rise, reign, and reckoning of King Ryan Garcia, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Because this isn't just the story of a fighter, it's the legend of a lightning bolt in gloves. Born August 8, 1998, in Victorville, California, Garcia grew up with boxing stitched into his DNA. By the time most kids were figuring out algebra, he was learning how to snap jabs and slip punches. He wasn't just fast, he was fast with purpose. A blur in the ring, all angles and precision. And when he connected, it wasn't just a punch. It was a viral moment. But the real spotlight came in January 2021, when he stepped into the ring against the rugged British veteran Luke Campbell. Garcia was dropped hard early in that fight, the first knockdown of his career. For a moment, the hype looked like it might unravel. But then, in true fighter fashion, Ryan got up. He shook off the doubt, dug deep, and stopped Campbell with a vicious body shot in the 7th round. That night, he didn't just win the WBC interim lightweight title. He proved he had more than flash. He had heart, and the world took notice. His fan base exploded. Brands came calling Gatorade, Gymshark, Dior, 1800 Tequila. Everyone wanted a piece of King Ree. He was young, rich, and marketable, with Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy promotions backing him as boxing's next megastar. De la Hoya even predicted Garcia could land one of the biggest contracts in sports history. By 2023, Garcia's net worth had soared to $50 million, including a jaw-dropping $30 million purse for his showdown with Gervonta Davis. But money doesn't buy peace, and as Garcia rose higher, so did the pressure. Outside the ring, he battled mental health challenges, media scrutiny, and a nagging feeling that the world loved the image but doubted the man behind it. Still, he pressed on. At 5 feet 10 inches with a 70-inch reach and lightning-fast reflexes, Ryan Garcia is a puzzle many still can't solve. He's been an undefeated phenom, a viral knockout machine, a comeback story, and a controversy magnet, all in one. And yet, with all he's achieved, one question still lingers. Is Ryan Garcia ready to not just be a star, but to be the king of boxing? That answer might lie not in what he's done, but in what comes next. His story begins in the quiet hum of a boxing gym when most kids were still tying their shoes. At just 7 years old, with oversized gloves and a heart full of dreams.
That's the first question. We all, as soon as you came, we said, Ryan, you're so cute. We don't want you to be in the ring getting punched. Does your mom say that to you too?
All the time, but I've been boxing since I was 7 years old and been doing it so long, so I guess my mom got used to it now.
He wasn't just shadowboxing imaginary opponents. He was shaping a destiny. That destiny first pointed toward the 2016 Olympics. By the time he was a teenager, Garcia had already claimed 15 national amateur titles and racked up a staggering 215 wins, with only 15 losses. But Olympic gold would never come. Instead, a different spotlight called his name. At just 17, he stepped into the professional ring for the first time, June 9, 2016. Tijuana, Mexico. The crowd buzzing. The lights hot. His opponent, Edgar Meza. The result? A thunderous TKO that announced his arrival with authority. This wasn't just another talented kid turning pro. This was a lightning bolt waiting to strike. Oscar de la Hoya saw it instantly. Within months, Garcia had inked a deal with Golden Boy Promotions, and the machine began rolling. His U.S. debut came on December 17, 2016, at the Forum on the undercard of Bernard Hopkins' farewell fight. Garcia didn't waste a second of the spotlight. He flattened his opponent in the second round. The crowd roared. The star was taking shape fast. But talent alone doesn't conquer boxing. You need guidance. So in 2018, he joined forces with Eddie Reynoso, the mastermind behind Canelo Alvarez. At Reynoso's gym in San Diego, Garcia sharpened his edges, refining his footwork, tightening his defense, evolving from flashy prospect to real contender. The next couple of years saw highlight after highlight. But one night in particular set the world on fire. February 14, 2020. Valentine's Day. A sold-out Honda Center. Garcia stepped into the ring against Francisco Fonseca, and within 80 seconds, the fight was over. One vicious left hook. Lights out. Fans weren't just watching a boxer. They were watching a social media phenom delivering viral knockouts in real time. Still, questions lingered. Could Ryan Garcia handle adversity? Could he survive the deep waters? Those doubts came crashing down and were answered in January 2021. He was facing Olympic gold medalist Luke Campbell. The stakes? The WBC interim lightweight title. In the second round, Garcia tasted the canvas for the first time in his professional career. The world held its breath. Would this be the moment he crumbled? It wasn't. He got up, shook it off, and came back with fire. In round 7, Garcia unleashed a punishing body shot that folded Campbell in half. Fight over. Questions answered. Critics silenced. But glory is never permanent in boxing. That same year, he was set to face Javier Fortuna, with the winner getting a shot at Devin Haney. Then came an unexpected curveball. Garcia withdrew, citing mental health concerns. For the first time, the fight wasn't physical. It was internal, and he chose to step away and heal. The move cost him. He was stripped of his title, and Fortuna moved on. His name was dragged across headlines, whispered in locker rooms. Was he done? He wasn't. He came back in 2022, facing Emmanuel Tego after nearly 15 months away from the ring. The rust showed, but the dominance remained. Garcia scored a knockdown in the second round and cruised to a unanimous decision win. But something still felt off. Soon after, Garcia left Eddie Reynoso and began training under veteran coach Joe Goosen. A new chapter, a new version of Ryan. That same year, he stepped in against Javier Fortuna, this time in the super lightweight division. The fight was a showcase. Garcia dropped Fortuna 3 times before the referee waved it off. He wasn't just back, he was better, sharper, stronger, hungrier. Then came the biggest test of his career, April 2023. A showdown with Gervonta Tank Davis. 2 undefeated stars, 2 different styles, 1 colossal payday. The hype was deafening. But in the ring, the story took a dark turn for Garcia. He was knocked down in round 2, and then again in the 7th. A body shot that left him unable to beat the count. The boxing world split. Some praised Davis. Others questioned Garcia's heart. He quit, said some. He's human, said others. Either way, the myth of invincibility was gone. After the loss, Garcia made another shift, leaving Goosen and linking up with Derek James, known for molding champions. The next test? Oscar Duarte, December 2nd, 2023. Garcia delivered a brutal KO in the 8th round, silencing critics once again and reminding the world he still had venom in his fists. Then another monster, Devin Haney. The fight was set for April 20th, 2024, but controversy followed. Garcia showed up 3.2 pounds overweight and forfeited a $600,000 chunk of his purse. Critics said he didn't take it seriously, that he was slipping again. But when the bell rang, it was his fist that did the talking. He dropped Haney in the 7th, 10th, and 11th rounds. The crowd was stunned. The judges called it a majority decision win for Garcia. He couldn't take the belt, but he took the glory. Then another twist. In May, it was revealed Garcia had tested positive for ostarine, a banned substance, both the day before and the day of the Haney fight. He denied it, claimed innocence, and insisted he had nothing to hide. But in June, the Nevada Commission made it official. The bout was overturned to a no contest. Garcia was fined $1.1 million and suspended for a year. And just when things couldn't get more chaotic, another bomb dropped. In July 2024, WBC President Mauricio Suleiman expelled Garcia after a live stream in which Ryan made racial slurs and disparaging remarks against Muslims. The backlash was swift. Fans turned. Sponsors reconsidered. The WBC cut ties. Suleiman said multiple attempts to help Garcia with his mental health and substance issues had been rejected. What happens when the fight outside the ring becomes harder than anything inside it? Behind the cameras, behind the gloves, his personal life spiraled into something far more chaotic than any title bout. His marriage to Andrea Selena, once the picture of a young family's dream, crumbled by January 2024. 2 children, Bella and Henry, born into a world where their father was either in the spotlight or battling shadows most couldn't see. He also had a daughter, Riley, from a past relationship. And though he often shared joyful moments with his children online, the cracks were deepening offline. Family has always been close to him. His parents helped steer his career from the start. His father in the gym, his mother behind the scenes. He honored his Mexican roots with pride, waving both the U.S. and Mexican flags into the ring, blasting Vicente Fernandez's El Rey after his victories. But as his fame grew, so did the chaos. He trained in jiu-jitsu, backed Donald Trump's 2024 campaign, and unleashed a string of volatile social media posts that shocked even his most loyal fans. Rants against the LGBTQ+ community, Eminem, even the Olympics. In July, his ex-wife accused him of breaking into her home, destroying property, and sending threatening texts, all allegedly fueled by alcohol. A month earlier, he had been arrested after trashing a Beverly Hills hotel room, causing $15,000 in damage. Now, facing criminal charges and a fractured public image, one thing becomes painfully clear. Can he ever truly find peace and redemption when the war he's fighting is with himself? Or is the king already too far gone to reclaim his crown? By 2019, he wasn't just a rising star in boxing. He was a full-blown cultural phenomenon. Fast hands, clean knockouts, and boyish charm had already made him a fan favorite. But then he took an unexpected turn: acting. That year, he stepped into the world of scripted drama, playing Sonny Mendoza in the teen web series On the Ropes. It was a different kind of stage, a different kind of spotlight, but Ryan, ever fearless, dove in with the same intensity he brought to the ring. But that was just the beginning. In 2021, his crossover appeal exploded. Gatorade came calling, not just for a promo spot, but for history. When he signed on to appear in their national ad campaign, he didn't just land another endorsement. He became the first American boxer ever to be featured in a Gatorade commercial. Think about that. In a sport rich with legends, it was Ryan Garcia, a young fighter still climbing the ranks, who broke through the mainstream wall. His face was suddenly on screens between NBA games and NFL halftime shows. He was no longer just a boxer. He was a brand. So what does that kind of fame do to a person? How does someone raised in a humble, tight-knit boxing family handle the glare of commercial success? The acting gigs, the attention, the money. That's the next part of Ryan's story, and maybe the most revealing yet. Because once the cameras stop rolling and the gloves come off, what kind of life does a star like Ryan Garcia really live? For Ryan, the victories didn't stop at the sound of the final bell. They echoed into a lifestyle most people only see on screens. Behind the gloves and under the spotlight, he crafted a world dripping in luxury. A life that looks more like a movie than reality. Step inside his garage, and you're greeted by an orchestra of engines. A Ferrari 488 GP hums with power, its twin-turbocharged V8 daring the pavement to challenge it. Nearby, a Lamborghini Urus sits like a beast in waiting, equal parts speed and status. Porsche, Audi, McLaren, even a Rolls-Royce. Each machine is more than just transportation. They're symbols, markers of just how far the skinny kid with fast hands has come. But the real show begins when you arrive at his mansion. Perched in La Jolla, California, his $2.6 million estate unfolds like a dream. A backyard oasis with a sprawling pool and a patio perfect for parties. A private basketball court for when the adrenaline won't fade. And if that's not enough, there's another home in Porter Ranch. 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and every inch curated for comfort and elegance. From the home theater to the in-house gym, it's not just where he lives, it's where he recharges, recalibrates, and reminds himself what it took to get here. His fashion matches the setting. Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Versace. He doesn't just wear clothes. He makes statements. Even his boxing trunks are stitched with the swagger of someone who knows cameras will be watching. And yet, for all the private jets, yachts, and getaways to exotic destinations, there's one place Ryan never drifts too far from: the gym. Behind the diamond-studded watches and luxury cars is a fighter still grinding. Speed drills that snap like gunfire. Heavy bags that absorb the fury of a man trying to outwork his own hype. Strength sessions that build not just muscle, but resolve. His life may look effortless, but every sunrise starts with sweat. This is the paradox of King Ryan. He lives like a celebrity, but trains like a contender. The fame fuels him, but it's the fire in his gut that keeps him going. But for someone living on such an extravagant high, surrounded by wealth, adoration, and constant motion, is there a cost? When the lights fade and the noise dies down, what's really left behind the image of the king? Before you go, don't miss out on exclusive perks. Click the link in the description to become a channel member and enjoy awesome benefits, like suggesting future video topics, getting early access to new content 48 hours before anyone else, and much more. Your support means the world and helps us keep bringing you the stories you love. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. And while you're here, why not check out our deep dive into Daniel Dubois' video? Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.